rusted metal axle, a critical failure point threatening the entire water supply system, prompting the reclusive builder to probe the loose joints with a wooden pole, while his vigilant white dog observes. Carrying a massive log across the bridge, he initiates the heavy reconstruction, proving this is not merely a routine repair, but a fundamental reinforcement of his survival infrastructure. Precision shaping of raw timber defines this critical phase of construction. The reclusive craftsman carefully marks the wood and drives a heavy crossbeam into the bracket groove, then wields a sharp chisel to carve deep mortises while pinning the material firmly with his foot for better leverage. Heavy hammer blows echo through the valley as he clears the sawdust, ensuring every joint fits flawlessly to transform rough logs into a robust mechanical foundation for the massive water wheel system. Structural reinforcement beneath the colossal wooden skeleton. Operating under this massive frame, the solitary builder restores the complex hydraulic system with architectural precision. He drives slender wooden wedges into re-drilled holes to secure the transverse support beams, firmly in place. Continuous act strikes forced thick blocks into structural gaps as the wheel rotates slowly overhead. Utilizing an ancient wedging technique, he guarantees the longevity of the water-driven engine, ensuring every joint holds strong against the relentless flow of time and water. Platform construction beneath the axle. Assessing the overall progress with strict rigor, the reclusive craftsman sets aside his tools to build a sturdy installation base, laying thick wooden boards and repeatedly stomping on the structure to verify its load-bearing stability. Dragging a cylindrical, heavy mechanical component onto the newly built platform, he aligns it for crucial integration, establishing the necessary prerequisite for merging ancient hydraulics with modern mechanics. With the mechanical assembly nearing completion, the craftsman manually rotates the pulley to verify that the internal gears operate with seamless flexibility. He then carefully slips the heavy black transmission belt over the wheel and turns the massive water wheel by hand, testing the cohesion of the entire system. To shield the mechanism from splashing water, he aligns the final protective cover atop the device. Instead of using metal fasteners, he sharpens a slender wooden stick into a pin and hammers it firmly into the fixing hole. This nail-free method of securing the lid highlights the enduring precision of traditional joinery techniques. Power transmission spans the valley, balancing with effortless grace on the elevated wooden trough. The reclusive craftsman routes electrical wire along the high rack. He then returns to solid ground, pulling the cable taut and guiding it carefully through the exterior wall of the cabin. The first LED bulb is hung upon the beam. After verifying the precise height, steps quietly out of the room. The glowing sphere now signals the definitive end of darkness within this secluded dwelling, casting a warm light against the greenery outside as the scene fades. Network expansion to the pavilion. Stepping out of the newly illuminated cabin, the solitary builder extends the black electrical cable from the water source toward the outdoor pavilion, climbing onto a wooden table to thread the wire through the top beam cracks. Sitting on the edge and using pliers to precisely cut off the excess wire, he executes a meticulous extension that transforms a single light source into a comprehensive outdoor network. circuit connection, and safety sealing. Inside the pavilion, the craftsman connects the stripped wires to the lamp terminals, screws in another LED bulb, and meticulously wraps the red and white cables with insulating tape to guarantee outdoor electrical safety. Jumping down from the table to observe the installed lighting, he then squats beside the massive wooden water wheel to inspect the bottom bracket, executing a rigorous preparation for final power integration, final wiring, and water release. Focusing intently on twisting the copper wires, the reclusive builder is interrupted by a curious black sheep, yet he continues wrapping the exposed joints with insulating tape, while the animal rests peacefully on his back. Fixing the circuit onto the wooden beam and adjusting the wire routing, he then walks to the irrigation channel to pull open the water baffle, allowing the rushing water to awaken the dormant generator. Pastoral harmony and ecological decoration. The builder fits a blue collar onto the little white dog, prompting the black sheep to approach playfully, before carrying an empty basket out of the camp and leading his loyal animal companions across the stone bridge. Returning with a large bundle of green banana leaves, he squats by the water to gently place the trimmed foliage into the bamboo floating frame, seamlessly blending daily foraging with ecological decoration. Gathering from the garden, he carefully fishes out large clusters of water hyacinth from the pond, placing them beside banana leaves before crossing the wooden bridge to the terraced vegetable plot behind the cabin. Squatting by bamboo-fenced beds, he skillfully pulls up several well-grown vegetables and inspects their roots, securing a steady supply of fresh produce from his self-sustaining system. Playful foraging and stream washing. The black sheep attempts to snatch the vegetables directly from his hands, but the builder laughs and dodges the playful theft with ease. He then stands up, holding a massive bundle of fresh greens, and wipes the sweat from his forehead with a look of deep satisfaction, carrying the colorful harvest across the wooden bridge. He squats by the stream to wash away the soil with cool mountain spring water, meticulously preparing the ingredients for the upcoming meal, irrigation duty, and ecological feedback. Returning to the pond to place a small portion of fresh vegetables into the banana leaf floating frame, the reclusive craftsman completes the ecological feedback loop before retrieving a bamboo watering can to check the water pressure, tilting the can to spray clear water over the seedlings. He gently touches the green tomatoes and yellow flowers on the vine, nurturing the future harvest with meticulous care and daily diligence. Meal preparation and meat processing. Concluding the irrigation tasks, the builder crosses the wooden bridge and walks steadily toward the cabin, where he unwraps layers of banana leaves to reveal fresh pork ribs and lean meat, carrying them to the clear stream, washing the meat blocks to remove the blood and preparing them for the stone slab cutting. He executes a careful handling process that perfectly preserves the quality of the wild-caught ingredients. Butchering skills and flavor foundation. Setting up a wooden stump on the stream rocks. The solitary builder uses a sharp, short knife to cut the large meat pieces into long strips, then chops the ribs with crisp knife sounds that reveal the clear meat texture. Evenly sprinkling minced yellow ginger over the meat and using chopsticks to place the pieces into the black wild cooking pot. He executes a methodical seasoning that lays the flavor foundation for the hearty stew, stewing meat and foraging pumpkins, pouring clear mountain spring water into the pot until it submerges the meat. The builder covers the lid and carries the pot to the stove, then walks outdoors to the sloping land to inspect the pumpkin fruits under the vines, precisely cutting down a green pumpkin covered with morning dew. He secures a fresh ingredient for the stew, as the combination of meat and pumpkin promises a deeply satisfying wilderness feast. Culinary integration. Back inside, the craftsman cuts off the pumpkin top, splits it in half, and chops the flesh into uniform small blocks, then lifts the lid of the boiling pot to let the rich steam escape, while adjusting the fire with tongs, using wooden chopsticks to drop the golden pumpkin blocks into the pork rib pot, already boiling with milky white broth. He executes a precise timing that ensures the vegetable absorbs the rich meat essence perfectly. The builder savors the ribs, enjoying the soft pumpkin and savory meat. This simple meal brings deep comfort in his secluded mountain life, a quiet reward for his self-reliant survival efforts.